Good morning.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Morning,
Morning,
Judge.
Your Honor.
Morning. You'll have to excuse me because this is the first time I've ever done something like this by Zoom. So if I act like I don't know what I'm doing, it's probably because I don't. So
Understood,
at least
Judge.
the techie part. So this is the date for the exam, right?
Correct, Your Honor.
Okay. And is it Jarsuski? Did I pronounce that right?
Yes, that's correct.
And is Mr. Amadeo?
Amadeo, Your Honor. Thank you.
Sort of like Mozart, a little bit like Mozart, huh?
A little bit, yeah. Close.
Yeah, okay. And you are?
I'm the
You
attorney
identify
for
yourself?
Mr. Farley, who's present to the far
Okay.
right, Judge.
I see. Okay, all right. How many witnesses do you think you have?
I believe I'm going to be calling 3 total.
Okay.
It's one witness, Judge.
All right. So the people begin, right?
Well, Your Honor, this is just a control date because we were still waiting on the discovery. We used,
Oh,
yeah, we're just getting motion dates now because another
Okay.
related investigation actually concluded, and there is some discovery.
Did I sign an order? I signed an order, didn't I, on a discovery for this, right?
No,
So-
you did not. You did not sign order as of yet. We're still debating what discovery I'm entitled to, so we want to do a motion date today and a new date for the prelim. And the prosecutor and I have been discussing that, so I want to coordinate your calendar, Judge, if that's acceptable.
Well, I'm
Judge,
kind of
The,
Yeah, go ahead.
if I may, the type of discovery is such, in the related investigation, is such that it cannot be released without a motion being filed in front of Your Honor and an in-camera inspection with release to the
Okay.
attorneys, just of what is relevant. So
Yes,
that's
I've-
why we.
I've seen those before, but I didn't realize that was the extent of the what we're doing here. I'm flexible, okay? I'm retired technically, so, and I don't have any trips planned, unfortunately. So whatever is, how long will take the motion to be filed and the information given to me for the in-camera aspect of the motion. And the third question is, how soon do you want a ruling on it?
I think it would,
I'm looking at the timing.
right. It would
timing.
take, if I could have 2 weeks, and then I don't know how long Michelle would need to respond. Do you want 2 weeks yourself, Michelle, or 10 days or something?
If I don't know if a written response is required, but 1 week should be fine.
Okay. And then
So
I
it's
guess,
looking at,
and then Your Honor, if you would
Christmas.
need a week to decide how you want to rule, I guess. So I think
Yeah,
2 weeks for
that'd
me
be
to
fine.
file.
So let's say December, well, Christmas, and then we've got New Year's. So can I come up sometime? Okay. The week of January the 4th, sometime that week.
Okay.
Would that work?
Let me just look at my docket.
For the hearing on the motion?
Yes.
Yes, sorry, that's a good day.
Do you actually want January 4th, Your Honor, or another day during that week?
That week. I say anytime that week, depending upon your schedule.
How does Tuesday, January 5th look for a motion hearing?
That's good for the people, yes.
And that works for me,
Yeah,
Your Honor, if
okay.
that works for you.
Yeah. Let's say 9 a.m.
Sure.
Is that, I don't know what the successor judge's schedule is, but
This courtroom will be available.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. So you're talking January 5th, 2021. At say 9?
9 a.m. Yeah.
Is that right?
That
Okay.
works.
Yes, that's a good time, Judge.
And then the only other two things for housekeeping, Your Honor, would be, do we know when live exams are going to be allowed again? Are they doing them right now? I know in Washtenaw and Macomb, they're not doing them right now.
And they're not doing them in Monroe either.
Yeah,
I don't have no, nothing yet. It's one of those things that I personally would prefer a live exam.
Yeah.
It's be easier, I think, for everybody involved. But of course, we're bound by the executive orders and the court rule, the court administrators' rules and stuff like that. So we might know better by January 5th.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
So if we could just wait to schedule the exam till we see what's going on with the motions, I would like to do it live, but if that's not going to be possible, I would consider it Zoom. But I think in this case, and I don't want to speak for Michelle, there could be exhibits that need to be shown. It makes it much more difficult on a Zoom exam.
Yeah.
Just to build a record.
Understand. Yeah.
And,
understand. Well, let's just wait and see. I mean, we're bound by circumstances beyond our control. So, so if you can get that.
Yep.
What the staff here is, they're very good at doing this, is they will email the motions to me at home, and we'll go through it then. But I have to examine the evidence, correct?
Yes.
So how much is it? How long is it?
Michelle?
I'm sorry, what was the question?
It's okay. How much of that information is it that I would have to examine?
Oh, it's probably 3 transcripts. And I'm not sure how long they are. I actually haven't reviewed them myself.
Well, maybe January 5th is too soon. See, what I was thinking of doing rather than have them email them to me is make copies and I just come up here and pick them up or something. So, that might not be enough time.
How
obviously in the next three weeks, there's other things going on.
Right. How does
Judge, if we came on the 5th, I'm sorry.
Michelle, you're on mute.
Oh my God, did you hear me yelling?
No, you're okay.
No.
Okay. If we came back on the 5th for your, and then Judge, then you could make a ruling perhaps. And then at that point I could supply any, transcripts you require, and we could set a schedule, and at that time,
Okay,
I will have
that's
some specifics for you as far as the length of each of them.
Okay, does that sound okay?
Yeah, that's fine, Judge.
Okay, good. All right, thank you.
The only other thing, Judge, there's a condition of the bond that says no contact with minors, or with the complainant or with minors. And we are asking at this time that that no contact order be reiterated because there's concerns that there has been some contact with minors.
And Your Honor, the actual bond condition says no contact with minors unsupervised, but I did talk to the prosecutor. If we want to amend that so there's no contact whatsoever moving forward, my client certainly did not have a bond violation here, at least intentionally, but I certainly want to cooperate with the prosecutor. This case has been complicated enough. And if you just want to say no contact with minors whatsoever, that's fine. But it is my understanding from the bond.
They include texting or emailing or FaceTime. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, I go along with that.
Okay.
I don't know if you need anything in writing or.
I believe it does state that in the bond, in the order, but maybe there was some confusion because this is my first court appearance on this case. So, could it be confusion or I don't know what, but we would just ask if it's not already, in the Register of Actions, that it be placed there. And if it was, and maybe it's an honest mistake, that it just be very clear from this point forward.
And if you need me to whip up a quick order, I could do that if that helps out. But I don't think there's going to be any issues on our end, Judge.
Okay. Yeah, somebody else can actually sign that order, right? I mean,
Yeah.
somebody who's actually here.
Absolutely.
Yeah, okay. Okay.
Okay.
Talk to you all January 5th, okay?
Have a good holiday. Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Okay, take care. Bye-bye.
You too.
Let me go get this off live.